Hello everyone, thanks for the replay viewer. I got a phone call from Japan, so I couldn't get out, and I spent. Sorry, it's little later than normal. I see that everybody's like watching kind of live from where? It's like a spacey. So many people is watching. It looks really looks unreal, but it's really interesting scope everybody's watching right now. I'm going to log in from my Japanese channel, which is SnowSugar. Hi, welcome. First time for Periscope. This picture is Koi-san. There's a puppet Koi. I've been using this puppet for Ikigai scope last year, like last 3 months. Not last 3 months, and last year, and from October to December. So this week is the 5th of the week of Hataraki Gai. That's reason for being at work in means Japanese. And value creation life hack tips, and I'm doing for 12 weeks. This week is the 5th of the week, and the topic is monetize pipeline. Monetize pipeline is the kind of the marketing terminology of the word. So I'm going to explain about what is the monetize pipeline. So next week is going to be happiness action plan with Kanban board. Sorry, I just received lots of emails. It's going to be the 12 weeks. So SnowSugarVideo is we teach how to make the video using smartphone and edit on smartphone. Those type of topic is going to be from week 8 to 11. Yeah, it looks like 11. So I added the web address on the title. So if you wanted to have free smartphone video creation class or course, like online course, you can click on the title, then you can get the free class information. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the hearts. This is the sales funnel I shared yesterday. Then explain about what the sales funnel is. Then I explain this is the funnel looks like. That's the one of the Japanese product I found on Google. Because when I explain about a Japanese word and some people didn't know about this, then I need to pull the picture to show what is the actual funnel looks like. Then I use this data to explain what is the sales funnel means. Then I showed a side way of the sales funnel, and it's gonna look like this. And it's like left side will be wider, and right side the sales side would be smaller. That's the sales funnel always looks like this. But a monetized pipeline, that's the new way of thinking about a sales funnel. It won't be funnel anymore because it's going to be pipeline. Because I don't know who started to using funnel, but using funnel is like the lead will be always bigger, and the prospect then expect to win, then sales is going to be really small. The normally is 0.1% or 1%. So that means 1 in 100 or 1 in 1,000. Yeah, this image is explaining what's the conversion rate from the branding or conversion rate from direct response marketing. So monetize pipeline is going to be look like this. It's the entrance and exit would be almost the same size. Hi, how are you? So that's the monetized pipeline looks like, and that's the marketing world. It's been changed, but it's still 80-20 rules. Maybe 80% of the people still don't believe the monetized pipeline would be possible because they are so obsessed, or they used to their sales pipeline, sales funnel. So, but this is a new way to do the marketing and also the monetized pipeline. Because all the type of the marketing is create the sales funnel is because they call in so many people randomly. That's why, and the conversion rate gets so low. And also they're passing out the hi Enda-san. I think we are talking about you yesterday. Long time no see. Next week is going to be your request. Kanban board. 本当ですよ。エンダーさん元気かねって。We talked about it. Me and Pikachu. But talked about it. So you finished the dinner? Oh, okay. This is a picture I got from Google. Just finished dinner? Oh, okay. Good, good. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you can leave anytime you want, and you can always watch replay. Then we can communicate through Twitter. Someone texts me, but I hope it's not urgent. So I was talking about random marketing. So this is a very famous marketing in Japan. Indonesian wife loved bus, right? Oh, okay. It's kind of not shower. It's like a Japanese. We always, have a bathtub, right? Onsen. Yeah, onsen should be nice. Do you have onsen? What do you call it? It's like a bath salt, but not really salt. It's the kind of onsen type of salt. That should be nice to have at home. My onsen salt is run out. More salt, that's right. Because you because we can keep, right? We can keep the bath like hot water, because every time, yeah, going through it. Okay, so I was talking about the random like marketing. Then I would just share about a cold call. And in Japan they have a cold visit, but here we don't have a cold visit. We don't go to visit random house to knock in the door to selling something. I think that's illegal in United States. At least in New York, it's not legal. But in Japan, and people still going to someone's home, they knock in the door and try to sell something. That's still random, and if you maybe the random marketing conversion rate would be 1% or 0.1%. Yeah, that's right. No one like that, you know, and they come visit someone, a stranger come into your home or apartment door, then asking you some question and trying to sell something. Of course, that should be illegal in Japan too. Especially NHK in Japan is so annoyed. They come into the door and collecting the money. Hope it's not they're not doing anymore. But anyway, the marketing or guerrilla marketing is not the good marketing to have a higher like ROI because conversion rate is so low. So as I just shared, so this would be the conversion rate looks like this. It's almost like wasting your money, especially for a small company. Even big companies waste their money. If it's 1% means 1 in 100 or 1 in 1,000. So that means if you have 100 flyer passing out, 99 flyers or 999 flyers go into it's like a garbage. So that's waste your money. Then there's a different type of marketing. It's direct response marketing. That is not random marketing, and they ask someone who is interested in to join their marketing list or emailing list. So that means they already cut off like awareness. Then they just collecting the information only the person who interests. So that means if I go back to this funnel, so you cut off the lead because you already contacted a prospect. Then if you educated your list or prospect, they become an expect to win, then become buyer. So that's why, and we can create the monetize pipeline instead of sales funnel. That is the little information I wanted to share today. Then this is today's Japanese, like a 2 word for you. Monetize, and they use monetize. That sounds exactly the same. But if we put it translating in Japanese, it's going to call 収益化. 収益化. I forgot to write it in hiragana. 収益化. That's the monetize. The second word is cold call. If you translate it directly, it's 冷たい, but we don't say that. Cold call should be random 電話営業. So 電話 means telephone, 営業 means marketing. 電話営業 it's going to be cold call. I don't know why they called cold call. But that's the American way to explain about the 電話営業. Since Anderson is here, I wanted to share my today's quote because I wanted to ask English speaker, because I looks like this quote is trying to telling me like what I'm trying to tell, but I don't really understand about this quote, but I like this. That's why I picked. Pride of race is antidote to prejudice. Prejudice. What? Prejudice. Prejudice. What I'm talking about. Prejudice. Pride of race is antidote to prejudice. Antidote is kind of like a medicine, and prejudice is like a stereotypes. Pride of race. I understand like English, but if I translate in Japanese, it's harder to translate about this quote. But I kind of understand. But if you tell me what exactly means by this quote. That would be appreciated. So, and I added the title or the link of the newsletter, and also you can get the free online classes. That's the explanation of these slides. This is English channel called the SnowSugarVideo. I have Japanese channel and SnowSugar, and I think I joined this call from my Japanese channel. So if you learning Japanese, and please come to my Japanese channel. So I'm always do 12 hours apart. This is English scope, then I do the Japanese scope 12 hours later, so which is in the morning in Eastern Standard Time. Right now is 8 p.m. so I do Japanese scope 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It's kind of quiet, right? Part of the race is antidote to prejudice. That's the quote I pick. I think this is interesting quote. It's harder to remove the mental block, especially stereotypes or prejudice, because of your ego, right? Interesting indeed. Yeah, that's okay. Have you ever heard of this quote? No? Oh, okay. Maybe someone make this quote. This is very interesting. But I try to understand more. Then if I understand better, I can explain again, and maybe I can translate it in Japanese better. I couldn't translate this morning properly. Antidote is like a detox, right? Not a detox. It's a kind of detoxicated. Very interesting. Because when you get older and there's a lot of prejudice and stereotypes, it's harder to remove. Medication, right? Counts as a poison. Oh, that's a medication, right? Okay. Yeah, that's right. Medication, antidote. Oh, okay. By snake, like a poison snake. I see. Okay. Right. Otherwise, it's a poison. It's gonna go into your body. Then, if reach to your heart, you're gonna die, right? So it's kind of like a prevent to go into your heart. Prevent damage. Yes. Thank you so much for explaining. Okay. That's it for today, and I know you gotta go, and also it's getting late in here too. And thank you so much for coming. I really, great to seeing you. Yeah, that's right. But I try to do every day. I couldn't do last week, but I tried to do. So whenever you have time, then we can still talk. Thank you for coming, and say hi to your wifey. Yeah, see you. Thank you. Bye. Take care.